Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm back with another video. You feel me? Now today I'm gonna be showing y'all the best badges for pretty much any build and for every category, you feel me? But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for me. Subscribe. But now on to the video. So for finishing badges, if you have a build like me that doesn't have any finishing badges, I only got like one, is you could put it on contact. I like putting it on contact. You could put it on slithery. You could put it on, I mean, relentless if you want. Yeah, I pretty much just choose contact finisher because every time I go into the paint, there's gonna be contact, so why not put that shit on there? But if you're someone with more finishing badges, you're definitely gonna want to go contact finisher, either gold or Hall of Fame, you feel me? Depending on if you get gold or Hall of Fame badges. Giant Slayer, it depends on your build. You could put it on like silver, I would say, but Giant Slayer supposedly gives you more layups. I'm not really sure about that. As y'all can see, you feel me? I'm not a slash or anything, but I've heard from a lot of people that Giant Slayer just gives you more layups. So it's up to you if you want to put that on or not. Relentless finisher is a really good one. You feel me? When you're tired, you'll still get dunks and shit, and you know, finish at the rim consistently. And then slithery finisher is also a key one, so I will put that gold or Hall of Fame. And then after that, you could push it like Lob City finisher. You feel me? Consistent finisher, shit like that. It's really up to you. Now for shooting badges, I will put on for sure Deadeye, you feel me? Now Deadeye, you could use it on silver. I've used it on silver and it works great. Same thing with green machine, silver, it also works great. So depending on how many badges you got, you might want to consider putting it down. Hot Zone Hunter, you definitely want gold. 2K Lab came out with a video for me showing like statistics, all of that. The difference from gold to Hall of Fame for Hot Zone Hunter is not much of a difference. So if you want to use that badge for something else, you could put it gold, you feel me? I like running it gold. Then range center, you for sure want a Hall of Fame. You want to be able to shoot from the farthest distance, you feel me? Now volume shooter, I like rocking on Hall of Fame because it helps you out a lot. Even if you miss or make the shot, it's still gonna like help you out, you know, throughout the game. Tireless shooter, especially if you're a point guard, you're gonna want to run tireless shooter on Hall of Fame. If you're a point guard and you're running the ball, you definitely want a Hall of Fame. Now since I have 2 badges left, I go with green machine, gold, and then Deadeye gold as well, because I don't really need anything else. You could put catch and shoot silver, I don't know, or you could put difficult shots too. Difficult shots helps a lot, but I personally, I don't go for fades. That's why I don't have difficult shots. But if you go for fades and shit like that, you definitely want difficult shots on. But I would go like this. Now if you're spot up, take off tireless shooter. You don't need it like that. I would put on like catch and shoot. I'll probably take off this and this, but like corner special like this, or probably something like that. I don't know. It really depends on how many badges you have and your personal preference too, because you might like a certain badge and then a certain badge you don't fuck with, you feel me? But this is what I would run with. Mind you, I'm a point guard, you feel me? I'm running the ball, so I would run with this right here. So yeah, that's for the shooting badges. Now for playmaking badges, you're definitely gonna run handle for days. Obviously, you want to reduce, you feel me? When you're dribbling, you don't want to lose as much energy as if you would have had it on, if you would have never had the badge on or whatever it is, you feel me? Now quick first step, definitely Hall of Fame. It's gonna help you be more explosive. Now stop and go is actually pretty good badges here. I like running stop and go. It just overall helps you like how do you say it? Just literally stop and go with the ball, you feel me? If you're running to the side and you stop, you can shoot off it quicker and shit like that. So I like running stop and go. You don't have to. If you want, you can also run it on gold. Gold works perfectly fine. Now for me personally, I love running floor general to all my teammates out, and also dimer. My teammates are fucking ass. They always tell me, you feel me? Whitney K, Andres K, who else? Renee K, who else? Julian K, all of them niggas, bro. Fuck them niggas. They always sell my shit, you feel me? But nah, so I would run this, and then I would probably put unpluckable just bronze. Or matter of fact, now I would put dimer, gold, and then put this silver. Or I would take off one off the stop and go and then put that shit on dimer. I would run this, because tight handles don't work like that. Ankle breakers, you're not getting ankle breakers, honestly. It's hard enough to get ankle breakers with takeover as well, like that shit. Bro, it just doesn't work. And then space creator, I don't know if space creator, I can't speak. If space creator really works this year either, I don't know. I've tried it, but I don't really see a difference, so I don't run that shit either. Now you can also switch it up. It depends on how you feel me, how you like having your badges. You could put Lob City passer. You could put Needle 30. Needle 30 is good to get the passes through. Bella is also a really good badge. Generally when I shoot, I never really have to, you know, pass out of it, and whenever I take a shot, it's a good shot. So you feel me? I don't need Bella. But for me, I would just run this right here. This is what I like to run. And yeah, that's it for my playmaking badges. Now for defensive, since I only have 10, you feel me? I'm a point guard. So as a point guard, you definitely want to run clamps, intimidator, and pig dodger. Screens are annoying, like they're annoying as fuck in this game. Like bro, you go one way, they suck you in, nigga curry slice to the other side, and it's wrapped. You feel me? It's green, or if he's trash, it's a white man. So I just love putting pig dodger gold to help me out with those. Intimidator, really good badge, so you know, helps the player miss. And then clamps, you definitely want that shit so you can, you know, have better defense and slide less. And then for the extra badge, I just like putting on, you can put on tireless defender, put it on pickpocket, chase down. You can put it on chase down too if you want. I feel like chase down helps better. Like if someone is using a screen and then they run and then fade off of that, then you can kind of catch up with them with chase down artists and get a good contest. I've used it before for that and it actually works pretty well. So you can put on chase down, but I just like using tireless defender. Tireless defender will also help like with screens, because if you're tired, even with pick dodger, like the screens are gonna hit even more. It's gonna be way harder if you're tired. So you feel me? That just helps you move around the screens and maneuver easier, you feel me? So this is what I like running for the defensive badges. Now if you have way more defensive, if you have Hall of Fame, you feel me, definitely want to put all these bitches Hall of Fame. But like if you're a center, like rim protector, rebound chaser, interceptor, maybe on silver. Well, you don't want pick dodger, you don't want pick dodger out of the center and shit like that. But brick wall, you feel me? Box is a good one. Post stick, you can run that shit too. Post, y'all already know what to run for a center, you feel me? So that's basically it for the badges, you feel me? I'm a point guard, so I mainly went over what I would run as a point guard. So if you're a point guard or shooting guard and you're running up the ball, this is what you're gonna want. And yeah, man, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you leave that like, comment, subscribe.